Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone, and action in La Liga continued early on Monday with 2 games. In the early game, 6th place Rayo Vallecano and 14th place Celta Vigo ended 0-0, while in the late game, Levante remained winless after losing 3-0 to Granada. Moving on, Barcelona's woes continue on the weekend as they look set to be without Sergio Aguero and Gerard Piqué for an extended period. Aguero complained of chest pains during the games and was substituted in the 41st minute. The Argentine was taken to hospital where tests revealed he was suffering from a rare heart condition. Piqué was removed in the 70th minute after straining a calf muscle. On a miserable day for the Catalans, their 1-1 draw with 16th place Alaves saw them remain 9th in the standings. These are the results of the games played on matchday 12. We had Real Madrid overcoming Elche, a 2-1 win there. Sevilla 2-0 over Osasuna. Valencia 2-0 against Villarreal. Then that 1-1 draw between Barcelona and Alaves. Of course, a 1-1 draw also with Cadiz and Mallorca. We had Atletico Madrid beating Real Betis 3-0. Getafe, they got the better of Espanyol 2-1. Real Sociedad and Athletic Club, they could only make it a 1-1 draw, and then that goalless draw between Rayo Vallecano and Celta. So George and Lance, it's been okay. Before we discuss, let's take a look at the points table. We have Real Sociedad. They seem to be comfortable at the top. They've been there for a long time on 25 points. Real Madrid in second position on 24. Sevilla, they are in third position. They also have 24 points. Then the defending champions, Atletico Madrid, they're in fourth position on 22 points. Barcelona, if you look hard enough, you'll see them in ninth position. They're on a total of 16 points. Struggling at the bottom of the table, Cadiz, they're only on 9 points. Levante, they have 6, and Getafe, also a total of 6 points. So we get to discuss now. George and Lance, Barcelona, just when you think things would get better for them, I mean, it was a really happy day on Wednesday for me when I realized that, Ronald Koeman was gone, things would get better, hopefully. And then only to find out that the 2 players that I would think are senior and would depend on the most, they have health conditions, they're injured. And let's start, George. What say you?
Well, just like I've been saying consistently, the club has poisoned everybody's mind against Ronald Koeman, making them believe that he was a problem for all ills. When you look at the squad, it's a poor squad. There is not one world-class mature player there. Perhaps it is that the young boy, Ansu Fati, can mature to be that guy. Coutinho won't be that guy. Gerard Piqué has seen better days. Sergio Busquets, I'm talking about 2 bona fide world-class players who are in the twilight of their careers. Jordi Alba is a bit over the hill as well. So there's no world-class talent in the Barcelona lineup to lift them to a position where they can challenge for La Liga or even make an impression in Europe. And it's going to be a season of struggle regardless of who walks in to take the reins of the club. Sergio Aguero was a broken man, that's why Manchester City let him go. Memphis Depay is an okay player, but no better than okay. Frankie de Jong has gone sideways. Pedro's overplayed from the summer, and the bits and bobs that they have that could be called quality aren't quite able to cut it right now. So it's going to be better prepared for more women for fans of the Blaugrana.
Yeah, part of the problem as well, to heap more worries on them, is you mentioned Ansu Fati, George, who is still to develop into a real world-class or impact player for Barcelona. But the fact is, just when he returned from an injury, he's gotten injured again. And since he returned, there were signs that he could probably make an impact for Barcelona. See, he was out, De Jong is out injured, Dembele is also out injured. So, as they go through a coaching change, their roster isn't as strong as it needs to be to help them to recover.
And Lance, how did you find Sergi's Barcelona looked? Because I mean, it's one game, but anything different from Ronald Koeman? Do you think that the team will get better under his leadership? Do you find the players look happier?
There wasn't anything noticeable for me with Barcelona. Same Barcelona that we've been seeing all season, just short of the Barcelona that we've come to know for decades. Not just recent past, but for such a long time as a powerhouse. So there isn't anything in the immediate future that I can see that looks bright for Barcelona.
George, before we wrap, same question to you.
No. The players weren't unhappy under Koeman. They were trying their best, but they're just not good enough, which is why they were losing and drawing football games. And this coach is holding things down until a fool walks into the Camp Nou hot seat, because only a fool would take that right now. Barcelona have always been good when they've had players who are among the best in the world. They don't have that right now, that's why they're struggling.
All right, well, let's hope that fool does something good to turn around the club. I don't know how they're going to do it with the players that they have, but they can try. Remember, La Liga, it lives on your home of champions, and you can catch all the action right here. You don't need to go anywhere.